Hello, hello. All right, we're going to do just a weekend update, okay? I'm going to try a different format here just to kind of see how it works. I am really struggling to get any readings done and also work full time, so I'm just going to try a few things and see what happens, all right? You guys know the deal here, right? Roles can be reversed, cross watchers welcome, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you don't know those placements, there's a link below in the description box to Cafe Astrology. You can type your birth information in there and it will give you all of those placements. All right, starting with Aries. The first thing I'm going to do is get an oracle card for Aries. Wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. The thing about the things that sting, right? Those are the things that teach us the lessons. Those are the things that we remember next time. Those are the things that keep us from making the same mistake over and over again. Okay, yeah. So 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands. You are stuck in some really heavy burden, and right now it just sucks, and it seems like there's no way out. But you're being led this way for a reason. And I think it's going to help you avoid heartbreak in the future here with this 3 of Swords, right? Yeah, the Lovers. So you're learning something that really stings, that really sucks right now for a reason. There is a reason because there is a relationship coming in, okay, in any kind of capacity that's going to bring you happiness, right? 3 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Hold on, right? Hold on to this right now because it's teaching you a lesson. You're putting in the work, okay? You've got the future coming in, looks bright. You've got some healing coming in. It's going to be okay. You're still going to be standing even though it doesn't feel like it, okay, with this 9 of Wands. But you certainly do have something that you need to get through. That's for sure. All right. Moving on to Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for the weekend? A weekend check-in. What's going on? All right, Taurus. Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. Now is not the time for, for your kind of headstrong, stubborn, and I get it. I mean, I'm headstrong and stubborn too. I'm not a Taurus, but it's not the time to just ram people into submission, right? Right now is a time to speak softly, to exude love and kindness, okay? Be gentle with people around you. Yeah, the Tower. You're going through some things. People around you are going through some things. But again, luck is spinning in your way. If you can handle this situation correctly, yeah, look at that. 3 major arcana. From this Tower moment is going to birth opportunities, good luck, destiny. That's going to rebalance the scales, okay? Yeah, the 9 of Swords, really going through it right now, but it's not the time to scream and yell and fight, right? The Knight of Swords, it's use your thoughts, use your words, don't use your actions, right? Because they're wanting, the universe wants you to handle this delicately. 10 of Cups could have to do with a family situation, doesn't necessarily have to, but there are things that are hidden from you that you cannot see with this Moon card, okay? So right now is the time to have strength for the people that you love, okay? Yourself, your family, whomever that is, but whatever you're going through here, they're saying, it's not the time to act like a bull in a china shop. All right. And this is no judgment because we've all been the bull in a china shop, right? We've all wanted to kind of speed things along, but right now there's nothing that you can do that's going to help that. So you just have to remain kind and soft and gentle. All right. All right. Gemini, what's going on for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know coming into the weekend? Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. Gemini, it is not a time to be a wallflower for you. This is the opposite of Taurus, okay? It is time for you to walk out and own the room, okay? Because you've given your power away, and we've all done it. We've all given our power away, but now it's time to take it back, okay? It's time to take it back. The universe is working in signs and synchronicities. We've got the number 44 here, so 4s could certainly be important. 4th day, 4th week, 4th month, 4 days from now, that kind of thing. And the 4 of Swords. There is going to be some self-preservation here by taking your power back, right? It's going to keep you from having to go through the same problems over and over again. The Hanged Man. Right now, you're just kind of stuck in this sort of powerless energy where you've given your power away. I don't know why everything looks crooked. Like, that's actually crooked, even though, whatever. Anyway, it's fine. But the universe is giving you downloads. They're saying, look, get off of this cross and show the room who you are. Show the world who you are, right? Balance this fear out because As much as you're afraid of something, the energy around you is of fear also. But good things are going to come from this. Take your power back. Don't let anybody continue to, to drink from your cup. That's your cup. It belongs to you. Take it back. Yeah, Three of Swords. It's like through heartache, through pain, somebody took your power. We allowed it to happen. With the Lovers here, we have a choice. Take it back, right? This is Gemini energy. The Lovers, Gemini energy. Take your power back. Have all the light and the happiness that belongs to you. The Five of Cups. Don't sit in this kind of poor me, being hung up energy. That's not what they want you to do. They want you to end that with this Death card and start a new cycle. Okay? Start a new cycle with empowerment, with manifestation, with belief in yourself. All right. So now we have Cancer. What is going on for Cancer for a weekend check-in for all of my Cancers? All right. Beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. Now is not the time to skip steps, okay? Now is not the time to be doing things in a hurry. Now is the time to be dotting those I's, crossing those T's, making sure that you have a solid foundation, because what you are building is going to need to be built to last, okay? Yeah, the five of Swords. This is like, go ahead and buck up, okay? Take the wins because they're yours right now, okay? Even if that means, petty arguments or disagreements or that kind of thing among the people around you, the people that you care about. Right now, you're fighting for yourself. Right now, you're fighting for your foundation, the Eight of Wands. You want to lay smooth tracks so that you can go forward, so that you can move and adapt and overcome any challenges in this environment that you've created, okay? Yeah, the World. You are ending a cycle and beginning a new one, okay? So now is not the time to skimp. And the Two of Cups. You could have a relationship coming in, or this could be about a relationship. Don't skip over the important parts. Don't gloss over the important parts. Now is the time to make sure you have a solid, steady foundation so that you can have a brand new beginning. I like that for you. And we have this Ace of Pentacles that talks about building a solid foundation, something built to last, right? I like it. I like it. I like it. Titus, please quit licking the carpet. I love you so much. I hate it when you do that. Titus, thank you. He's not really speaking to me because we had to go to the vet yesterday. We had to get 2 teeth taken out, didn't we, buddy? All right. Leo, what's going on for Leo for the weekend? What does Leo need to know? Let's pull in for Leo. Let's get one right off the top. Dolphin spirit. This and that are true. So sometimes there's a very gray area, okay? And oftentimes we like to pretend that we're seeing things through someone else's perspective, but we're not. Okay, because it's just hard to. But right now, the universe wants you to acknowledge that not only are the things that you're going through or seeing or hearing or having happen to you are real, but they're also real for other people, even if it's opposite experiences or different experiences or something that doesn't make sense to you. Okay, now is the time to, for equal reciprocity, for equal give and take, for understanding what other people are going through by understanding what you're going through. Okay. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. There's some confusion around what's going on right now. It seems to be something that you can't quite figure out, but you're going to get a wish fulfillment out of this. You just have to understand that, all things are true. Okay. Just because you're not going through it doesn't make it not true, and vice versa. And the High Priestess. There are things that are not being told to you that you have to work out yourself. There are things that you are being expected to understand and know with minimal cueing from the universe. This is one of those things that is a lesson that you should have learned, right? And it's like they're just checking in with you, okay? So if something doesn't seem clear, they want you to understand that you have to look past just yourself, okay? Looking, could certainly be talking about your emotional fulfillment, your family, but there are some things not being shared with you, all right? And you have to release some of that. You have to understand that we don't always get to know everything, okay? But we have to be flexible to help heal and understand. And with this star energy coming in here, there are things that the universe is not going to tell you about, but they're working through you to heal this for you and for the people around you, right? The Seven of Wands. Protecting your energy and protecting others' energy, even if it doesn't necessarily vibe with you, right? It's about respecting others. It's about understanding where others are coming from so that you can be a better leader, a better lover, a better parent, a better person, right? All right. Titus. Titus. I'm going to have to throw something at him. He will not quit licking the carpet. Titus Clay. Oh, Lord. All right. Virgo. What do we got for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know for a weekend check-in? Moth spirit, surrender now. There's something that's just bigger than you right now. There's something that's in the room that's just bigger than you. And the universe is saying, right now is the time to just let this happen. Let this take place. Let this event unfold. Let this story sort of tell itself. Now is not the time for you to do anything. You are just supposed to surrender to this energy. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. It's something you are really, really bucking against this energy. There's something that's going on here that you really want to either have a say about, or have a conversation about, or do something about. And it's really bothering you. But right now, the test is to just stay still and quiet and surrender to what the universe is bringing, because it is going to bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment. Okay, it is going to help you understand your own psyche even a little bit, right? Page of Swords, you're learning through this experience. And the High Priestess. The High Priestess understands that she can't always change everything, right? She knows all the secrets, but that doesn't mean that she can change everything, right? It just helps her navigate the future. They're saying right now, surrender to the divine. Do not fight against it. Do not push pull. Do not try and create confusion or chaos. Right now is the time to surrender to whatever is going on, okay? Because it's going to work out in your favor, but there's something here that you need to see. All right? All right. Libra. What is going on over the weekend that Libra needs to know about? What's going on? All right, Libra. Parrot spirit, watch your words. All right, Libra. Now is not the time to just open your mouth and let the sound come out, right? They want you to use those words masterfully, okay? Think about what you say before you're saying it. Think about what you do before you're doing it. Because there's some other things going on that you don't necessarily see. Some things that you need to be delicate with. The Knight of Swords, again, this is not a time for you to just bust out of the gate with, argumentative energy or I told you so energy or any of those things that, I have a lot of Libra in me. We're really good at that. And the Lovers, wow, again, there's a choice, okay? It's almost like right now is time to let someone else spread their wings, okay? Even if you can see where it's headed, it's time for someone else to learn. It's a burden. It's hard to watch. It hits close to home for you. There's something about this situation that is just, it's like you just want to do it yourself, right? It's like, just let me do it. Just let me do it. Well, you've got to let other people learn. We've got to let other people go through it, right? We can't go through it for everybody else. Yeah, the Eight of Swords, you just have to stay here in this kind of self-imposed, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to let you work through it. I'm here for support, right? Really be careful about what you say, because there's people or an energy around you of something that needs some delicacy, right? Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. Watching other people weigh their options sucks, right? It's like being behind a slow driver, right? You're like, oh my God, just let me do it. But you can't. You can't. You've got to let this person go through it. You've got to just kind of stand in the background, as hard as it is, as difficult as it is. Yeah, and the Knight of Cups. This person is ultimately going to come to you, I feel like, or somebody's going to come to you wanting your advice or wanting kindness. And that's when it's going to be time for you to speak up. Okay. All right. What do we got going on for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know for the weekend? My sweet little stingers. What do we need to know for the weekend? Scorpio, Canary Spirit, sing your own song. It is okay to toot your own horn, okay? If you have worked hard and managed to accomplish something, other people are okay with hearing about it. It is okay to toot your own horn. but it's also okay to do things your own way, in a different way than other people do them. Okay. Yeah. The Three of Cups. I feel like, honestly, Scorpio, I feel like this weekend is going to be a time for you to really celebrate who you are, maybe even with other friends or family. You're evolving, you're moving away from things that no longer serve you. You're walking towards something really fulfilling and beautiful. You've had to get over some personal heartbreaks, right? Whether that was relationships or just situations that didn't go the way you wanted them to go. I almost see it's like third time's the charm, right? It's like this last time things didn't go the way you wanted them to. You're going to do them your way now. You're going to decide to invest in yourself and do them your way. And I like that for you. Five of Cups. No more feeling sorry over spilled milk. It's time for a wish fulfillment, right? It is time to change our actions as much as necessary to yield the best results, right? And the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck could be coming into a partnership, could be talking about a relationship, but it also could just be really balancing out the divine feminine and masculine energy within yourself and going within to figure out how to do things correctly to make you happy. And with this King of Wands energy, that King of Wands is a thing doer, right? He takes action. So if this is you, I like that they're both wearing cute little hats, right? This is about you doing it your own way and it working. Okay. Yes, it's okay to take advice, but sometimes we have to formulate our own ideas and our own responses to things. And I think that's what the universe is telling you right now. Okay. All right. Sagittarius. What is going on for Sagittarius this weekend? Mouse spirit, tend to the small things. It's time to clean house, Sagittarius. It's time to invest in all the little things because they add up as well, okay? It's time to take care of all of the clutter and the untidiness. Just those to-do lists, right? Whether those are emotional or spiritual or physical, whatever they are, right? It's time to kind of get your house in order. It's time to clear away anything unnecessary, clear space. Yeah, Three of Cups. Wow. Okay. So I feel like, Sag, I feel like you know what you need to do. You just would rather go hang out with your friends, right? And I get it. But the universe is telling you right now, listen to that little voice inside your head saying, we probably ought to get this other stuff done. Yeah, Two of Swords. You're like in this executive dysfunction energy. You're just kind of avoiding things that are stressful, right? Yeah, and the Three of Swords again, because of trauma, because of heartbreak. It's hard to step back out into the sun after things have not been going well for you for a while, or after putting a lot of work in and things aren't feeling different, but you're about to kind of cross that line. You're kind of come around the corner. It's like you're going to be able to work through all of this. You just have to do it. The Five of Cups. You're just feeling really sad about a situation, but 40. So we've got the Four of Swords and card number 40 here. So fours are going to be important for you. But what I'm also seeing is that there's a natural progression here. We've got 3 4s, 2 3 4 5s, right? So you're kind of coming out of this kind of like energy of no matter how many people you surround yourself with, you just feel very alone. But it's because the universe is calling you to work on the things within yourself, like the things that are going on in your life that other people can't really help you with, right? Taking action. Sag, you also could be dealing with a father figure or a male figure in your life that is it's just kind of broken your spirit. And they're wanting you to rebuild that for yourself and not look external to you, right? Speak your mind, tell somebody how you feel, and then do a little bit of cleaning up in your own backyard, right? No longer wanting to be the victim, wanting to come out of this energy. You're going to want to avoid it, but that's not going to serve you, right? Avoiding it isn't going to get you anywhere. It's just going to take you backwards. You have a new beginning coming. You have this energy of being, this kind of pre-empress, whether you're in a relationship or not. there is the ability to level up here and to come out of this funk and come out of this pain and come out of this heartbreak. But look inwards to yourself. Don't look external, right? This isn't for somebody else to do for you. This is for you to do for yourself. And we've all been there. Trust me, you guys, this is a judgment-free zone. Let me just tell you. All right, Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know coming into the weekend? What does Capricorn need to know? Flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. Things are going to feel a little bit weird for you this weekend, Capricorn, right? You're usually very grounded, very rooted in realism, right? But now you're kind of noticing these, kind of this collective spiritual enlightenment, right? Signs and synchronicities playing out for you, speaking to you. This is kind of a puzzle for you to put together. It's like the universe is showing you these signs and synchronicities, these things to pay attention to. And they want you kind of, half in the real world and half in the spirit world, right? Not that they're both not real, but interesting. Yeah, the 5 of Cups. So it's almost like I almost feel like you're feeling a loss here that you didn't actually lose. Like you may have thought you lost a person or a relationship or a situationship, but you really didn't. It's still there. It's still in your energy. It's just evolving. It's changing. Yeah, the sun, it's growing. You're going to see it in a different light. You're going to see it, see a situation differently because you're looking at all those signs and synchronicities, right? You're going to be taking stock in, kind of reevaluating different things in your life. 2 of Pentacles, making decisions, and speaking your truth and laying down healthy boundaries, right? Recognizing that all is not lost, that you just needed to see it in a different way. There is stability coming. There is happiness coming. You're going to be shown this. Right now, it doesn't feel like it because the universe is saying, hey, work on the spirituality of this situation, right? Yeah, the Ace of Cups. Your cup will runneth over and you'll have a brand new beginning with this Fool energy. So there's whatever is going on right now. The universe is saying, hey, you really need some balance in this situation. You need to look at this not just through the eyes of a realist, but through the eyes of a spiritualist, somebody who is looking at the emotional, the spiritual, the hidden components that you can't see, right? All righty. Aquarius. What is going on for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to know? Antelope spirit, life is speeding up. Okay. So I feel like Aquarius, you feel like you've been trying to play catch up because you were going slower than life was. Well, now it's amping up even more. The good news is that so is the abundance. You're not working in a negative anymore. Okay. You're really going to be bringing abundance quickly into your life. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. Things finally spinning in your favor. Things finally moving forward, right? Karmic opportunities, destiny, luck, joy. The 9 of Swords. You've been very, very worried. I feel like it's finances. That's what I feel like. Keeping your head above water. But now that's all, yeah, you've gone without for a long time, the 5 of Pentacles. But what I love about the 5 of Pentacles is it's also a card of hope, right? Those 5 pentacles that are lit up in that church window shows this person that they can go in and get help and a warm meal and a bed, a place to lay their head. And then here comes this success, this recognition, right? Here it comes quickly, fast, in a hurry. Things sort of moving for you. You may even get a raise or a job offer, but your ships are just going to be coming in. You may be looking at a position where you're making more money. You're looked at as more of a boss or a promotion, something like that, but it's coming quickly, right? It's coming quickly. Aquarius, it is coming quickly. All right, Pisces. What's going on for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know for this weekend? What's coming in for them? What's going on for my Pisces? My slippery little fish. What's going on? One more here. All right. Water spirit, you are never alone. Pisces, you are really going through it right now. You almost feel like you kind of just got dumped out into a lifeboat, some kind of dinghy, and you're just out there by yourself, right? In the dark, in the cold. You're really going through it. It's almost like there's just been a lot of things sort of ripped apart in your life lately. I feel like, relationships, jobs, there's just this unsettled energy. And right now you're not happy with anything, but you don't necessarily know what you want to change because you want to change all of it. It's just, there's a lot. There's just upheaval going on right now. And you feel like you're doing this alone. You're not, but you feel like it, right? Yeah, the Five of Cups. You are missing someone. Pisces, you miss someone. You have these kind of regrets, this sadness. Like you just didn't get to say everything you wanted to say, and now you feel like it's too late, but you can't get this energy to clear, right? Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. Good Lord. Out in the cold, you may have blocked someone or left someone or broke up with someone or something or all of those things. And now your heart's breaking, right? Your heart is breaking. Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. There is a lot of tumultuousness and upheaval in your life right now. Nine of Swords. Pisces, you are stressed out. You are not going through this alone, but I do feel like whoever this person is that you have these regrets about, they feel this. They feel that you're going through this. They know that you're sorry. They know that you're upset. There is a connection here. Yeah. Pisces, you know, might not be a bad idea to reach out to this person. Could be a fire sign. But it's somebody that you just cannot get out of your head. I mean, that Queen of Wands is very alluring, very charming, very beautiful, very sensual, very charismatic, magnetic. She just draws people to her like a moth to a flame. And Pisces, here you are looking at her, right? So now may be the time to communicate with that person, right? Fight for that connection, fight for that relationship. Tell this person how you really feel with this Page of Cups, wearing your heart on your sleeve, and the Page of Pentacles, giving them a solid communication, right? Whether that is an apology or an offer or whatever it is, but we've got 3 pages. There's communication coming. Okay. And the Hierophant, potentially about lessons learned, maybe even a relationship. And the Knight of Swords, somebody coming in hot, wanting to fight for this connection. The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. So you're going through this for a reason. There is a karmic tie to someone here, and you're really feeling it. All right, folks, that's what I got for you. Let me know how you feel about this kind of template, this style. Like I said, I'm struggling to get readings out because, I'm a full-time nurse and I'm tired. All right, guys, I love you. I'm sending you tons of love and light. Until next time, let me know what you think. I do read all the comments. If you want a personal reading, all that information is down below, and I will see you soon.